Hello everyone, welcome to another informative video from Aussies Group. Today we are going to talk about hospitality courses and its PR pathway. My name is Deepa Rajagopal, I'm the Director of Education at Aussies Group, and joining me is Mr. Diljan Singh.
Hello everyone, my name is Diljan Singh and I am a registered migrant agent working with Aussies Group at the Collins Street branch. Yes Deepa, why are we talking about this course today?
Right. As you know, Australia is a touristy destination and Australia is very famed for its hospitality culture as well. There are plenty of famous restaurants, five-star restaurants, Michelin rated restaurants in Australia.
Yep.
So, hospitality has always been a very preferred profession for a tourist multicultural destination like Australia. So, there's a lot of interest for Certificate 3 in commercial cookery courses as well as Certificate 4 in commercial cookery courses. So, we are going to delve into those courses in detail and also talk about its PR pathway.
Yes, so the next question comes is what are the minimum requirements if somebody is looking to do the Certificate 3 or Certificate 4?
Right. Now, when it comes to Certificate 3 in commercial cookery, you must have a minimum qualification of year 12 in your home country or in Australia as well. That doesn't mean that if you already have a bachelor's or master's, you can't do this course because year 12 is a minimum qualification. There are plenty of students who have completed bachelor's or master's in their home country are also pursuing commercial cookery courses. Now, when it comes to Cert 4 in commercial cookery, many times Certificate 3 is also a prerequisite, so it's a package of courses. You have to complete Certificate 3 in commercial cookery followed by the Certificate 4.
Alright, so if somebody is looking to work as a chef, so Certificate 4 is a must.
Correct.
Right.
And if somebody is looking to work as a cook, Certificate 3 is a minimum requirement.
Right.
So there is a basic differential when it comes to the qualification because Certificate 3 is going to teach you foundation skills when it comes to when it comes to cooking, your knife skills, your food and safety standards, whereas Certificate 4 is going to further enhance that knowledge because you're going to be learning about how to manage a hospitality business as well as a chef should.
And is there any minimum requirements for English to get admission in this course?
Yes, the minimum requirement is 5.5, no one's less than 5, IELTS or PT equivalent. However, if you have done a qualification in Australia, that is Certificate 4 or higher, that you have completed in the last 2 years, then you can get an English language exemption as well. Right. Now, let's talk about the PR pathway for these courses,
Sure.
Diljan. What can you tell about the prospective PR pathway? Is it a good occupation for students to choose?
Absolutely. Currently, with the shortage of staff, especially in the hospitality industry, as you mentioned, they are everyone is hiring all the time, and it is a very good time. And the next 5 years is gonna be a even better time, for occupations like the trade course, especially.
Okay.
And chef is one of them.
Right.
So currently, we have seen in the recent invitation round from Victoria
Yeah.
that people have been invited for the chef occupation at 70 to 75 points,
All right.
which is for a 190 direct permanent pathway.
Right.
So that gives hope to a lot of people, those who have been struggling to get their PR in recently. And if somebody is interested in working in the regional area or is currently working and living in regional, they can opt for a 4N1 because the requirement for 491 is even lower and they have a higher chance of getting the provisional PR, which is the 491 visa.
That's very encouraging for students. So for regional, they have to be living and working in the
Yes.
regional area, right?
Absolutely, they need to be living and working, and even the employee, if they're working for a company, for example, that business must be registered in a regional area as well.
I see. All right. Now, what are the favorable visa subclasses for chef and cook?
So, the preferable is it's a 190 and a 491, which are state sponsored,
Yes.
and people can work in any states, but currently, as we have seen in Victoria, the criteria is a bit more relaxed.
Okay.
So people can be having a skill assessment in any one occupation, but be working in another occupation. For example, if somebody has an assessment in sort of IT and he's working as a chef and they have all the maximum points, they could be eligible for a Victorian nomination. Yeah.
So you would say that Victoria is the most suited state for somebody who's working as a chef or a cook to pursue their PR pathway?
Yes, currently based on the last invitation round and the criteria which Victoria has come up in this financial year, I think it is a better option.
I see. All right. One more thing that I would like to tell students is that you can pursue Certificate 3 in commercial cookery and Certificate 4 as well as in regional locations like Geelong, Pakenham as well, which will enhance your chances and will also get 5 points for regional study. Another insight that I would like to give students is about the job market. When it comes to regional Victoria, places like Warrnambool, places like Geelong, 14% increase in job market is expected for chef and cook in the next 1 year. So there is a lot of demand as well, and it is not really difficult to find job opportunities in regional. Yes.
Yeah, and I would just like to mention one more thing, like for the occupation of chef, it is in the priority list,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So even if somebody is applying now, so
Mhm.
they would be prioritized, and they would be invited quicker than other occupations currently. Yeah.
I see. Another important question that students normally ask us, which I would like to ask you as well, can they pursue this course in TR? And what is the advantage of pursuing this course in TR?
See, normally what happens is when people finish the studies and they would like to pursue this career, they would need a job ready program,
Mm-hmm.
so which is a 1 year program, and the requirement for that is people must be having full working rights,
Mm-hmm.
and they must be on a bridging visa when they have applied for a TR.
Right.
So people can use that time, the bridging visa period and the TR, to complete the job ready program as soon as they can,
Mm-hmm.
so that they have enough time at the end to go for the skills assessment and then apply for a PR.
I see. One more thing that I've seen is that, let's say there is a student who has 3 years of post-study work, right? And during the first year, they can fast track and study Certificate 3 in commercial cookery and possibly complete that in 11 months to 12 months. And then they can have the rest of the time during their TR to finish their job readiness program.
Absolutely.
And they will still be left with another 1 year
1 year.
to, foray into their PR pathway.
That's right.
Right. So, guys, this is a very useful information for all of you. So, you can pursue Certificate 3 and Certificate 4 in commercial cookery on a fast track mode on your temporary residency visa as well. I just want to ask, will chef continue to be in demand in future? Will it be a mainstay in Victoria's nomination list or other states' nomination list as well?
Yes, as per the announcement we have seen, there are few occupations that will be in demand for the next 5 years,
Mhm.
and the chef is one of them.
Yeah.
And it is always gonna be in demand, yeah, at least for the next 5 years and maybe beyond that.
Right. Thank you for the very valuable insights, Diljan. So
Thank
that
you.
I hope that would have given you much needed clarity about the education and PR pathway for hospitality courses. If you have any course inquiries about commercial cookery courses, you can contact our very talented education team. They're qualified education consultants and they'll be happy to guide you. And if you want to explore your PR pathway and you're a chef or a cook, please contact our Collins Street and Elizabeth Street Mara agents, and we'll be very happy to help you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.